if you haven't done so already, when you get a chance, go subscribe to our YouTube page, bFb Mavs, bFb DFW, and subscribe to the channel and enjoy and check us out because next Thursday is going to be the start of the Cowboys post-game show with me, Billy, and EA.
Like Kevin Hart said, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. EA, you're one of your favorite sports right now. I'm sorry.
That was completely unnecessary. You guys haven't had a chance. Go on Twitter and see what this guy just posted.
Sorry. I don't know. I just felt like I had to add to the deal.
He won't let it die.
I won't let it die. But yeah, EA college football starting this coming weekend.
Whoop.
Yeah, they're getting ready over there.
Yeah, they're
getting ready over there.
Yes, college football is back, baby, this weekend. Now we had some games last Saturday, but I call those minor, like little warm-up games. The biggest game was UCLA destroying Hawaii.
Yep.
By the way, I want to play for Hawaii. Like, that's awesome to go play in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Would you not go to school in Hawaii?
Yeah, I would love to.
Like imagine like you're just playing football.
Yeah.
You have no other really real responsibilities. You go to class, and you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
The girls there, beautiful. The weather's beautiful.
Everything you want.
Pineapples anytime you want.
Everything.
And then you're going to travel every other week.
Yeah.
On planes. That's a badass lifestyle.
Yeah.
But you guys suck as a football program, so it's okay. Other than that, we got some big ones. But as you know, this college football season, Walt, is starting off with some bad energy, some bad juju. Because as you know, UT and Oklahoma, they are moving to the SEC. It's done. It's official. It's done. We're done.
Done.
The Super League and the SEC. Now the Big 12 is faltering, and now the other schools are trying to make up alliances and stuff.
Right.
So I like to see all these nice big matchups that come for all the bad blood that's going to come out of it. And so that's why I'm a little more excited this season. Because we're get to see a lot of the little competitive rivalries come out from the college football things. What do you have a favorite college? Who's your team?
Yeah, well, I'm a Longhorns guy. Because man, I'm from the great state of Texas, man.
So,
and that's the only school that matters here in the state of Texas.
Are you kidding me?
Collegiately, yeah.
Collegiately, really? Because there's other schools too, you know.
They don't mean anything.
There's a school up there in Lubbock, 5 hours.
I don't know anything about it.
Didn't we beat you guys in 2008?
I'm sure
Number
nobody
one
cares.
team, and we took you down.
You guys had Michael Crabtree on that team.
We did.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Crabtree.
One of the few moments that you guys have had. But yeah, that's fine. I'm a Longhorn fan.
Okay, that's fine. Are you one of those bandwagon Longhorn fans?
No, I've been a Longhorns fan as long as I can remember. Back to the days James Brown when he played the quarterback position for him. All those guys. I remember.
Well, I'm glad you said you're a Longhorns fan because that's the first game I wanted to get to. And you guys are doing pretty well this year. You're ranked number 21 in the nation. And you have a home game against the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, and they're ranked number 23. And that game will be this Saturday, 3:30 p.m. on Fox. And the Steve Sarkisian era begins. Are you excited for it, Billy?
I am. We're going to see more of a pro-style offense finally, instead of all this spreading everybody out, throwing it around the yard.
You do know that's what the Big 12 is predicated on, and that's how you win college football games.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not how you win championships. And I being a Longhorn fan, I want to win championships.
So
I don't want to win Big 12.
Here's the problem with you Longhorn fans. This is what you guys are getting all excited.
Please, enlighten me.
You think that Steve Sarkisian is going to come in here because he was the offensive coordinator at Alabama and they were winning games. They're not winning games in Alabama because they run pro-style offenses. They win in Alabama because they get the best recruits. That's what college football is all about.
Right.
It's about the best team.
Right.
And Alabama consistently recruits the best team.
Yeah.
They will always have great players. That's why Steve Sarkisian is coming into the Longhorns, and he might have been with their offensive coordinator, but is he as good as a recruiter? And he's had problems other places. I don't know. I'm predicting some very big struggles with Longhorns early on.
It's possible, man. I mean, I'm always going to give Coach Sarkisian the benefit of the doubt. He's just coming in.
He just got here. All of a sudden, you're best friends with him.
Me and Steve go back, man.
We go back,
man. We go back. Don't worry.
We got
you're
history.
Too many questions.
Don't.
Just like Walt's the biggest Rangers fan.
Hey,
I am the biggest Rangers fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, who's your team? Do you have a team in college football?
No, not really.
Really? Oh, of course.
I mean, we already know who's going to win Alabama. Or they go every year.
I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people in the preseason rankings are giving Alabama as the number one team, but also Ohio State in there. Of course, Georgia.
Adrian Williams says his problems were off the field.
Who was that, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does have a lot of
Steve. We like to kick it off the field, man.
You guys like
we
to
been
kick it out.
kicking. We been kicking.
Guys be hanging out up in Dub City.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Old Steve, man. He can get carried away a little bit out there. Got to keep an eye on him.
So Oklahoma is another team that's projected to finish in the college football playoff.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with Oklahoma? You don't trust Oklahoma?
Listen, we've seen it. We've
That's
seen
Julie's team.
Listen, the dynasty will never die until Nick Saban's gone.
All right, Phyllis. From
Yeah. Kiss my butt, cow turd. The dynasty will never die.
I'm glad you brought it up. So the consensus, ESPN,
We gotta see if we can get Phyllis on the show.
we should get Phyllis. See what she thinks about her Alabama Crimson Tide. But I'm glad you brought up Oklahoma because we're talking about the Heisman. A lot of the consensus is that Spencer Rattler is the pretty much the favorite to win the Heisman. If he does win, that's pretty much what 4 out of the last 5 Heisman Trophy winners
Yeah.
that have all come from. We know that, and all of them go in as first round picks.
Yeah.
because you had Jalen Hurts, you had
Kyler.
you got Kyler Murray, and of course Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
So do you all think that Spencer Rattler could win the Heisman?
Yeah, absolutely. Oklahoma's going to put him in position to do it, man. They're going to put up lots of numbers. He's going to be at the forefront of that. This is what they do. Oklahoma just has a bad problem with choking when it really matters, man.
They do.
The name Oklahoma.
The problem I have is Spencer Rattler to me is a little.
Adrian Williams says Oklahoma will lose to Iowa.
See, I don't know why people keep thinking Iowa's going to come out here and I'm guessing he means Iowa State.
He just says Iowa.
Okay, he means Iowa State because Iowa State is going to challenge Oklahoma for the Big 12 title.
Yeah.
I hope Iowa State does it because I hate the Sooners.
I
think
do
the
too.
Sooners,
I hate him with a
fuck the
passion.
Sooners. I hate the whole program, and I hate Spencer Rattler. And let me tell you why.
Why do you hate him?
Okay, let me tell you why. So
Just never hate anybody, man.
there's a show called QB1 Beyond the Lights. It's
Okay.
on Netflix, right? They kind of follow 3 quarterbacks through their senior year of high school.
Okay.
On one season, Spencer Rattler was one of them.
Okay.
And he came off as the biggest douchebag on the planet. And all of a sudden, the cameras were like, we can't show you anymore. Something happened with Spencer Rattler off the field, and the school kicked him out, and he did something very wrong, and they couldn't play football for the rest of the senior season. And they're like, oh, we can't show you. I'm like, we had cameras there the whole time following you. Why can't we see? And then all of a sudden, now the rumor is he got caught smoking weed with a girl, all that. We don't know. But the kid came off like the biggest douchebag on the planet. And then I heard he went to Oklahoma. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And all of a sudden, everyone's praising him.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen him play. He's an all right quarterback. Yeah, he's going to put up numbers because it's
In
Lincoln
Oklahoma,
Riley's
that's what
offense.
they do.
But I'm sorry. Spencer Rattler, he won't win the Heisman. The streak is over.
Okay.
The streak
So
is
no
over.
more there?
No more. It's done. Spencer Rattler, you're done.
You think about it, OU over the past few years, they've had a couple of they line up those douchebag ass quarterbacks from Baker to Kyler. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn about who
Whoa!
lives in
You think
Allen.
Whoa?
Yeah.
Are you shocked by what I'm hearing? He thinks Kyler Murray is
The
a douchebag?
Kyler Murray is not getting any love coming out of detail.
Yeah, no,
All that noise he talks about.
It ain't even about that. He just comes
just
off
saying.
like he's just like
I'm just saying,
like
you know,
he's
he's
that.
not,
I
he's
get
not,
it.
he's not getting any love from detail.
Well, Spencer Rattler ain't gonna get love from me. I think he is I know Julie and Big John. They're the OU fanatics over there. They're probably good friends of the show, by the way. Go check out the Petty Podcast.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, I'm sorry. They need to go down, and I'm hoping Iowa State. So let's talk a little bit locally here for our local teams. You got the Big 12, even though it's 10 teams. Weird. Texas Tech. I love my Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Sure.
They don't have a shot.
Okay.
I don't think
What?
Baylor. They don't have a good. I don't like their head coach. They don't really have a.
You gonna
Matt
stay on the
Wells,
head coach,
whatever his name is, coming up from random school. He's the first time ever we hired a defensive coordinator to be our freaking head coach. Like, ridiculous. Go back, go get Mike Leach, go beg him.
Yeah. Go get Mike Leach back.
I want him back, but he's coaching DAC school right now.
Yeah.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, yeah.
Baylor, I don't think has a shot. TCU, I think TCU has a little bit of an eye shot.
Yeah, TCU's always relevant.
They're somewhat talented,
Yeah.
but my biggest bet right now is your Longhorns. They're number 21, and I got the Iowa State Cyclones. They're the biggest threat to Oklahoma in the Big 12. Do you think they can take it? Do you think they can take over and win the Big 12?
Man, I this is gonna sound kind of crazy being a Longhorns fan. I actually would give Iowa State the nod over my Longhorns
I was
as
just
far
going to
as
ask you about
going to
Texas,
take
though.
care of
So Texas
Oklahoma.
is not just going to do anything this year?
They're not.
I think Texas is going to be okay, but I don't know that they'll compete with
They
Oklahoma.
can't beat.
They're in transition.
They can't beat OU this year.
Yeah, they're in transition.
And so maybe they can challenge Iowa State. Maybe that's the one game. Look, imagine this for UT. For UT to win the Big 12, not only do they have to go through a schedule where they have to pretty much outdo Iowa State and Oklahoma, but then again, they got to go beat one of them again in the Big 12 championship.
So Clemson is about to fall off now.
I don't think so. Clemson's still pretty talented.
Keeps a pipeline of talent, man.
But you know who the dark horse is right now that nobody wants to talk about?
LSU.
No, no.
Who?
I want to North Carolina.
Yeah, we
Mac
don't really talk about them.
Mac Brown.
Good old Mac.
Oh, good old Mac. He's come back, and look, this I'm telling you right now, this proves again, and nobody wants to listen to me, that if you want to win in college football, you need yourself a very good recruiter.
Yeah,
and Mac Brown. Now, Mac Brown may not be the greatest X's and O's coach, but he is a recruiter. He brings people on board to his program, and they win.
Yep.
They win, and look what they're ranked right now, number 10 in the nation. I think they have the ability, and they're already saying that maybe their quarterback is in line for the Heisman as well, because if North Carolina does well, he's going to be a big part of the reason why. So give me North Carolina to be a dark horse to get into the playoff.
Okay.
Just watch, because it's going to be very hard because they got to get over Clemson. They got to win that ACC title. But I'm telling you right now, look for that. And then, again, I can't wait. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I'm telling you right now, when we expand to 8 teams, whatever,
it's crazy.
This is going to be the best thing ever. College football is just getting better.
Yeah.
So I can't wait this Saturday. Get ready. We got local teams in action. SMU playing ACU. I'll be running that game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Is that why you have some stake?
Yeah. This Saturday on the ticket,
on that
1310-9610. Go catch it. Where the give you all your SMU games.
So let's actually take a look here. Saturday's rundown. Let's see. Starting early that morning. Let's see one of the big games. Oklahoma is going to play Tulane. Michigan's going to play Western.
Interesting game. Think about the Oklahoma-Tulane game. So that was originally scheduled in Louisiana.
Right.
So now it's in Oklahoma, but it's technically a designated Tulane game. So
right. Penn State, Wisconsin.
That's going to be a good one.
Okay. Fresno State versus Oregon.
Okay.
Miami, Ohio versus Cincinnati. Oh, here's the one that's 2:30. We got to go, guys.
Okay.
Here we go. Alabama's gonna be taking on Miami.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Alabama's coming straight out of the gate at 2:30.
They got those Hurricanes.
Yeah.
The only thing is Alabama's gonna destroy them because Miami's not good anymore. It's just a good name. It's a
good story.
It's kind of like it's just like Florida IMG for specific.
Okay, so then Northern Iowa is going to take on Iowa State at 3:30.
Ooh, okay.
Louisiana's going to take on Texas.
Yeah, University of Louisiana Lafayette. That's your Texas Longhorns. I'm telling you right now, they're losing that game.
You think so?
They're losing that game.
It's the type of game we would
at
lose.
DKR Memorial Stadium. The whole crowd. So Steve Sarkisian's first game, it's done. Going down 0-1. All you Longhorn fans are going to be crying. All you're going to be weeping, and I'm going to sit back with my popcorn and trust me, I love Longhorn fans. My sister's one.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we have a chance to line you guys up when we get a chance to play.
Oh, you ain't going to be Texas State this year.
Come on, man.
Baylor is going to be up there taking on Texas State. Your team, the Red Raiders, is going to be taking on Houston at 6 o'clock.
No, that's a hot L. That's a W. We take down. We own Houston.
Hot L.
Half the people from Houston are in Lubbock.
Go ahead and warm that one up, Walt. That's a hot one.
Missouri State and Oklahoma State are going to be taking on each other at about 6 o'clock on that day. What else we got? UNT is going to be taking on.
What? We're just going to gloss over UNT now?
Mean Green. I just said you. I didn't even finish.
We just sound like you didn't even like UNT.
North Texas is going to take on Northwest State.
Okay, let's go. Apogee, bring Apogee up.
Go Mean Green.
Let's see what our Louisville is taking on Mississippi. Oh, Notre Dame's taking on Florida State.
That's going to be a good game.
That is going to be a big game.
I think that's the big one for the night.
Yeah, that's the primetime game.
I think so. Yeah.
On NBC.
Probably ABC will probably pick it up.
It doesn't tell me.
Well, if it's a Notre Dame game,
BYU is taking on Arizona. UCLA is taking on LSU.
Whoa,
that's the primetime.
Yeah, that's 7:30.
Okay, so here's the thing. That game's big because Chip Kelly, he needs this game. Because Chip Kelly, ever since he got back into the college football game, he's been struggling.
Yeah.
And it's not the same success he had in Oregon.
Right.
So I wonder if Chip Kelly can, maybe this is his season to get back on it. But then again, LSU's been struggling too, though.
Is he still running that fast-paced, up-tempo offense? Remember when he brought that to the league,
man?
Yeah,
it was the biggest failure ever. Yeah. I laughed so hard because of the Eagles. Stupid Eagles.
Damn,
but then again, they won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl the next year.
Yeah, right after that. But without him, though. So,
I'm sorry, that Louisville, Mississippi game is actually on Monday.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the first week, so that means, Labor Day. There's going to be Labor Day games.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm excited. College football this whole weekend. Sit back. We have finally football on our TV screens all weekend long.
Clemson and Georgia playing against each other at 6:30.
That's going to be a big game.
That's a good game.
A lot of people, including our good friend Patrick Walker, think Georgia's going to do something this year. I don't.
Georgia always seems to have a pretty good team.
You know what?
Man.
No, Georgia has good teams, but they never do anything with them. When's the last time you see Georgia in the title game?
Been a while, man.
So sorry, I don't believe
they're just gonna make a lot. I just
want to make all the Georgia fans out there upset. That's the fun part about college football. It's very tribalism. It's all about tribalism. Okay, it's all about who's your guy. Okay, because it doesn't change. It doesn't matter if your team's bad or good. You just talk shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do with Texas Tech. We were always shitty, but I will still talk shit.
But in college football, man, really, it's a week-to-week thing, man. Really, I mean, you just, the game is wide open. I mean, there's not much defense being played outside of in the SEC.
Right.
And that's later on in the year, too. I mean,
they don't even play defense anymore anyway.
Yeah, it's wide open.
Well, I'm excited, Walt. This is going to be a fun, exciting weekend for at least me. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, I'm going to be sitting back. I know you probably want to go scout some basketball player from Lithuania. But, I'll be watching college football.
Actually, sir, I did have a good talk with the Mavericks. I had a good talk with Nico. From off to the side. Let him know if you need me.
Wake me up when basketball starts.
Yeah, whatever. You can stay asleep because you don't even know anything about it. But yeah, we had a good conversation. Me and Coach Key had a good conversation. Everything all is well over there at the Mavericks right now. We're just trying. My guy Scott, shout out to him. Wanted to let me know that we don't know what the season's gonna look like for us yet, as far as being in the arena, not being in the arena. What's going? I just hope. I told him, I was like, listen, man, I'm fine, whatever, but I really don't want to go back in locker rooms anymore. I'm just fine not doing locker room stuff. I would love for them to just make players come to the podium, speak, and we can go home.
Why are you being a hater?
It's not being a hater.
You don't want to be in that locker room, huh?
Yeah, you've been in there, like when you're trying to get an interview with Lucas around, everybody's crowded around you. Then there's one person who's got his arm on.
Yeah, all over.
You got to be stretched Armstrong to get this.
It's the beauty of the game.
No, we should not be allowed in the locker room. The locker room is sacred ground.
I would agree with that.
That is sacred ground. That is where they get their frustration out. That should be private. We should not be allowed in there.
Off period, and then when it's done.
Yeah, no, because if they just had a fight in there. No, they're still not
going to be. They're not going to let you in.
I don't want to. I would be okay if they said no more locker room. Like, if we want to interview somebody, bring them out in the hallway or bring them to the podium, and let's do it that way. I'm okay with that, 100%. Then I hate it because you're stepping on somebody's stuff.
Yeah.
You're stepping on a player's stuff. You're stepping on his shoes. Now players are pissed off. Like, man. Then they sitting in people's chairs. Like, I just don't.
Yeah, there's too much going on in there. Yeah.
I want to throw this out there too. My haircuts usually look fly, right? But listen, let me tell you something. My guy Chuck Cooperstein stepped on the scene at the press conference. Dude was fly. Talking about haircut was on point.
Oh yeah.
Dude was fresh,
cool.
faded up.
My
guy Chuck was on point, man. I couldn't even, man. I told him, I say, Chuck, man, I thought my haircut was fly, but man, that thing on point. They got you nice.
He's the voice of the mask. He has to look good.
I'm just saying, they had my boy Chuck looking right. Whoever his barber did, they had him looking right, man. Had him right.
So what do we got next?
Oh, also, too, I made a deal with Big Daddy Cool, Dwayne Price. I don't know if you see. I'm going to show you a picture of the sandals he rocks. Or, sorry, not sandals, mandals. That's what I call them, mandals. The pair of mandals he rocked. I made a deal with him that if things go good with the Mavericks, I might rock me a pair of those.
You better not.
The pair of those mandals that he rocked. Yeah.
Only he can pull it off.
That's what I told him. I said, listen, man, if I were to see anybody rocking these mandals, I'd tell him, man, you stealing my guy Dwayne Price's style, man. You jocking, bro. You don't need these. This guy's the only guy I know who wears these mandals consistently. No matter what he is, he's got a pair of mandals on like this.
Hey.
Shout
out to him.
Let's take a break real quick. Yeah, when we come back, let's talk about this boxing match that went down Sunday night. I know you're not impressed. I know you're not impressed, Billy, by what happened, but we got to talk about this thing because this is starting to become
stupid.
It's starting to become stupid, but it's actually taking over for some reason. It's taking over. So let's take a break. We come back. We're gonna talk Woodley Paul fight right here next on DallasOnAir.com.